Never even kissed a boy.
What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? We got a few people here already. We got Tyrant, Gravion Mayo, Ogre, and Callisto.
Hey, everybody.
How's everyone doing? Rivet's here. One last day. And we have the results of the Final Four. As we discussed earlier, Shawnee D had some unfortunate sickness in his family, so he was not able to compete in the Final Four, so he officially took fourth, not turning in a video for this round. So it was basically between Tyrant, Aviation, and Akira for who didn't get last place to see who's moving on to the final two. So, remember we started with 1,707 players, all the way down to the last few here. If you weren't caught up, we'll quickly go over what the challenge was. The final four pilots they all made up an obstacle, and we drew two of them randomly. Also, me and Callisto made one up, so there were 6 total. And we showed Tyrant's obstacle, this like cube with the dive gate thing attached to it. Got chosen, and Callisto's, what we ended up calling monkey bars, got chosen. So those 2 obstacles were the obstacles that the pilots were competing on. And basically made 6 total combos that you had to do in order on each of them. You got 15 points for doing a combo, and then there was minus points based on if you didn't do constant loop motion, or if you had a bump or missed a gate, or -5 if you had a crash. And then I actually changed it to 20 for a cut, but it didn't actually matter. As you'll see, the scores were pretty cut and dry. We also have Nordy, Mo, and Bance. What's up, everybody? Anyway, so the combos were pretty involved, and on the first one it started with my combo, which is cool, so I gotta watch it first. And all the pilots had to try. The whole point was that you're supposed to try to do your best possible thing of doing it all in one, like go. Whether you had crashes in between trying some of the things, or whatever. So everyone.
Obstacle number 3. All right, so you start.
So this is what everyone should have started with.
And the gates are 1. So you start, you fly through 1 forward, then you fly up, and you Matty flip out of 4, and then down and backwards through 6, and then while you're flying backwards through the obstacle, then you do a like power loop or back flip through 2, and then back through 1 again, and then this time you're gonna fly up out of 4 and do kind of an ejecty power loop thing, so that you're upside down.
It actually sounded like that was behind me.
3,
Didn't it sound like it was behind you?
You come down through 3, out of 2, immediately into a loop, switch to Matty flip, down through 4, and backwards out 5.
Alright, so there was 6 total little like things like that you had to do. There was mine, and then Callisto's, Aviation's, Callisto's again, and Tyrant's. Anyway, all in order. So let's watch the submissions, and we'll start with Aviation's. So we're going to start on the Callisto obstacle. So everyone should start with that one you just saw, the Skittles combo.
Tell me, is you still up? It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? I'm telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just the drugs, and I know. wanna sound righteous. I got 20 bitches sucking like bisons. I just any mini money roll a dice since I pick. She ain't even really my type, and out here she been losing herself to the night shift. She been losing herself, and I get it. Oh girl, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and you've been fighting for your shot, and you've been searching for your spot. Girl, I fit it. Yeah, girl, I fit it. Yeah.
All right, so that was aviations. So it's if you don't, it's really complicated because I might explain every single thing. How exactly should I do this? So I just bring up the grade here. All right, I guess I'll just kind of like break down exactly all the deductions. And you don't actually have to see the score. So he did my combo actually completely perfectly. So he got the full 15 points. No deductions whatsoever. All nice constantly motion, Maddie flip, switch to loop.
Tell me, is you still love?
My eject roll thing. Actually, Tyrant and Aviation did it slightly differently, but when I looked at the way I explained it, Aviation technically did it exactly the way I said it, but Tyrant's like still passes. So I wanted you to do like you're doing a power loop backwards kind of, and then roll. So that's what Aviation does here. And then roll and come out.
Tell me, is you still love?
So that was all my combo there. He got perfect 15 points for that. But then it starts to go bad for him here. Akira's combo, you're supposed to do 2 flip to Maddie flips back, and both Tyrant and Aviation didn't understand that, and they just did regular Maddie flips. So I took off 3 points for Maddie for that, because it's supposed to be a flip to Maddie flip. But I think that was a mistake, and then he just went and restarted it. Anyway, that's how I interpreted that.
Tell me it must do.
And then Akira's third trick was you're supposed to do a segmented roll where you roll to inverted before you go through this gate, and then you stay upside down as you pass all the way through, and then you just flip over after you go through the far gate.
Telling you just how I feel right now.
So he tries to do that, and then he crashes.
It's just a joke.
And then there's a full cut. So he got -4 for the first mess up plus wrong trick, -3 for the next wrong trick, and then -5 for the crash. So only 3 total points for Akira's. And then the cut, I made -20 points. So then he got a whole -20 there. And then he's on to Callisto's next combo, which he does almost perfectly.
And I know.
You have to go up and out, flip over, and then go back out the opposite side twice.
I know.
He does that nicely. And then you're supposed to do a backflip transfer through the top, but he just goes through the wrong gate here. You're supposed to go through this gate first and then out. He goes through this gate. So I gave that a -2. So he got 13 points for Callisto's combo there. And then it's...
Can you turn down the volume? It's really loud on my headphones.
This one is. And then his combo's up next, Aviation's, and that's 2 orbits of each side of the gate, and then 2 inverted orbits of each side, and then a power loop at the end. And he gets that almost pretty good. I gave him a -2 here because he loses the obstacle for a second right there. But the rest is good. And then a -0.5 for a little bobble there. And then the next one up is Callisto's combo, which was very similar to his. You had to do an inverted orbit, switch, inverted orbit to split S to power loop. So he gets that almost perfect. I just gave him -1 there. So 14 points for that Callisto combo. And then another cut there. If you didn't see that, it's a totally different drone. Right there. Now it's the 75. For Tyrant's combo, which was a Brawny where you go out the top and back. And he's the only one that actually did it. But it was at the end of everyone else's clip, and it's just a brand new clip. So and then the eject roll, and then he was supposed to do a half Mavi move, but he didn't even do that part of the trick. So I gave him -1 for some not perfect motion, and then -5 for not doing the last one. And he got 9 points. So overall, he had 66.5, but minus 2 cuts of 20 points each was only 26.5 points. So rough go there for aviation on that one. And then
I need to move that screen. You can't see the chat.
Oh.
What's up, Blasta? Hey, Donnie.
I'll show you Tyrant. You'll see. And then Akira's. So Akira, I only watched your clip number 1s. If you're watching this later, sorry, you can put like 3 or 4 clips of each in, but the scoring was everyone's score was so far apart that it didn't matter. If this was like anywhere close to your best one, it was fine. So Akira's the only one that didn't get mine like almost perfectly. He messes up on one of the parts there, and he like totally missed the gate. But he's the only one that understood his trick, obviously. It's a flip to Matty flip. And he has a bump there, so that was a -3. And that was supposed to be the roll. And then he has a bump in between, so I gave -2 for those 2 bumps. Pretty bad motion there. There was some bunch of minus points for that. That one also bump. Let's see it. You got 10 points for mine. 8.5 points for his, then a -2 in between, and then 8 points for Callisto's, 7-point total deductions, then another -2 in between because he has a bump there. That's the second set. Then on aviations, he only got 4 points. He crashes twice, basically, and then he also does the power loop the wrong direction. So I gave him -2 for that. On Callisto's, he gets 6 total points. He has a full crash and some non-perfect motion. And then on Tyrants, he crashes right here on the Barani. So that was a -5. And then the -2 for that constant loop motion fail. And then he misses the gate there. So lots of deductions, but at least he got like all the way through it. So he ended up with 38.5 total points. So, and aviation had 26 for reference. And then we're on to Tyrant. We put together the clearest video of this one, definitely. So Tyrant does mine perfect too. I gave him perfect 15. That's him like messing up trying it. And then he starts here. Nope, right here. Natty flip, switch. See, he does. You're supposed to do like a backflip or a power loop like motion, but he does what I called it a reverse eject roll, and that's exactly what he does. He tosses himself like backwards and then does the roll. So I didn't specify that you had to flip forward or backwards when I looked at the rules, so I accepted both those interpretations in my combo. And then the loops Matty. And there's Akira's, same thing, he does Matty flips instead of flip to Matties. So he got -3 for each of those, but does a pretty good job on the segmented roll thing. And then into Callisto's combo, does that one really well. I only gave him -0.5 point total on that one. So 14.5 out of 15. Then into aviations, he has a crash after the switch on the inverted orbit. and also loses it for a second there in that first one, so minus 6.5 total points on that one for 8.5. Then Callisto's combo, though, he does perfect. I gave him full 15. We're going over to switch to split S to power loop. Got that. And then he got +1 bonus because he did 3 tricks in a row. Oh wait, no he didn't. Because he just crashed right there. Oh, it was... I think I gave you 1 too many points. Tyrant, we'll take this away. So you got a 69 actually. Doing better. And then on your own combo... Sorry, I was trying to figure that out. You crashed on your own Barani thing. This is his combo here. Nope, that was after he crashed on it. His own like signature trick that he made up. It's Barani through the top of them, he crashes on it. So that was a -5. And then just not perfectly smooth here, obviously. So a few more, I give him 8 points total. So he ended up with a 69 points on the Callisto obstacle. So going into the second obstacle, Aviation's pretty far behind, but not too far behind Akira, and Tyrant is way ahead with the 69. And then the Callisto, or the Tyrant obstacle, watch in the opposite order, was the little like chair thing. Tyrant's combo was first, so he did his best, and then he has a little bump on Callisto's part of the combo. Pretty big adjustment there. Then into my combo. Not the smoothest, but gets it kind of done. That part, not exactly a big bump there, but not terrible. The split S finishes that part off. And then I think this one is Callisto's. It's like 3 half Maddies. Not great, but also not bad. Into Aviation's combo. He missed the gate, the dive gate there, but the motion, not bad. Big adjustment there. And then Akira's combo, I think I gave him like no points for Akira's combo. See, 1 point total. Crashed twice.
Thanks, Great Arm.
So, yeah, and then a second crash on Akira's. So total on his obstacle, he got 12 out of 15 for his, 8.5 for Callisto's first one, 8.5 for my combo, 12.5 for Callisto's second combo, 11 for Aviation's combo, and then 1 for Akira's combo. So that was a total of 53.5. And so Tyrant's total score was 123.5. So he's basically way ahead of everyone there. Good job, Tyrant. Definitely the most coherent attempts, like, of putting the tricks together. And then there's just some other ones that I didn't score because he was already so far ahead. So then Akira's attempt, he put Tyrant's obstacle up front, so I think he tried this one a little bit more. Everyone else had Callisto's obstacle first. It seems like they had better attempts, so tries the he gets the body there, but had a big bump, which was -3. Pretty rough motion there. I gave him -2 for that one. Goes out the side instead of the front. Gets the last part. Then it's on to Callisto's combo. Gets that just with some like not smooth, perfectly smooth motion. Then there is this one. I think this is mine. He had a rough go about mine. He only got 4 points total on mine. On Callisto's second one, the half Maddies, he got 8 total. And then on Aviation's combo, right up here, he did pretty good. He got 11 points. Everything except for that split S right there was pretty good. Nice smooth motion on those 2 loops. And on his own combo, he just crashed a whole bunch of times, so he got 0 points. There's him crashing the first time. Another crash. And then when he tries his like double backflip thing, there's one more crash. All right. So total 6.5 out of 15 on Tyrant's combo. Pretty good on Callisto's first one, 12.5 out of 15. Only 4 out of 15 on mine. 8 out of 15 on Callisto's second one. 11 out of 15 on Aviation's, and then 0 out of 15 on his own. So for a total of 42 points on his own, or on Tyrant's combo. So he had 38.5 for the Callisto combo, and then 42 for the Tyrant obstacle, for a total of 80.5. So that means Aviation had 26.5, so Aviation needed needed a 54 points on Tyrant's obstacle to beat Akira. So let's see if he got it done. Oh, so we skip it? No. All right. This is the very end of that one. All right. So he starts off good. A little not so smooth there. Oh, but then there was a cut there. But not bad. Then there's another sneaky cut there. And then that's it. So there's a lot of things missing there. On the Tyrant combo, he did good. He got 12.5 out of 15. But then we had a cut. And then on the Callisto combo, he got 14.5 out of 15. But then he didn't have an even attempt at my combo. He didn't have an attempt at Callisto's second combo. Then there was another cut in there. Then he did his combo perfectly. So he got 15 out of 15 points there. But then he didn't even have an attempt at Akira's combo. So he lost all 15 points. So he gained a total of 12.5, 14.5, and 15. But with all the total minus points, it would have been minus 31 if we let him go negative. So I just gave him a 0. So, but even if I just even if I just gave him the points without taking all the points for cuts, he still would have had less than Akira scored. So, because that would have been what, 30, 40, yeah. But I guess he broke too many drones. Couldn't quite get it done. Had a bunch of just didn't really like have even one thing where he tried like all of them together. Anyway, so that is.
I am back from the future.
So I get if we gave him a 0 for that second one, and then a 26.5 for the first, he scores a total of 26.5 points. Akira scores a total of 80.5 points, and Tyrant has 123.5. So I think.
So that means our final 2 participants in IGOW Season 4 are going to be Akira and Tyrant. Congratulations, you guys. It has been quite a season.
Let's put this in here. I don't think so.
What are you doing right now?
I wanted to like add the.
Add what?
The points as like a text file. I'll just send it to them. So you can see all the deductions. I'm sure Tyrant's interested. Have it all like.
Congrats to only Akira.
All right, so you can mark it here. Aviation comes in 3rd place, and now it's down to Tyrants and Akira. Who's it going to be? Akira's got 2nd place
2 seasons?
3 years in a row.
3 years.
IGOW2, he lost to Daylight. IGOW3, he lost to by 5. Will he win
So that's
in
not 3 years,
IGOW4?
that's 2 years.
Oh, oops, I was just projecting.
Let's go, Akira.
Okay, and if you didn't watch the earlier streams, we chose the obstacle and the combos, and the obstacle is Akira's obstacle for the finals. So he has his own obstacle. It's this TGS with a cube right next to it. And let's go over the final combo here. We can show everyone. This time we realized that, or I realized, and the competitor said that two whole combos is too much. One combo would have been hard enough. They probably wouldn't even be able to do one perfectly. So we're just doing one combo, one obstacle for the finals. It's the same number of combos though, 6 combos. So the final combo is my number 3, Callisto's number 3, Tyrant's number 2, Aviation's number 3, Akira's number 1, and then finishing it off with Callisto's number 1. So we numbered all the gates 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 up the TGS, then 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on top. And everyone made up their combos, and I tried to translate them as best as possible with putting the gate numbers in there. So let's take a look. It's starting with my combo, which is fun because I think mine is probably the hardest because I think I went. At the wrong link, obviously.
Why are you editing it?
Just so I could get to.
Literally copy the link.
Get to it like this. I can copy it, show it, and put it back in the email. Oh, wasn't that what it was? All right, here's my combo.
Skittles trick on the Akira obstacle. You start behind the obstacle.
There's some good combos in this one.
180 gone before you get to the middle, and then back to the power loop, through the middle, down to the bottom, then power loop, TGS top and bottom, all the way through. Back then you're going to do another one, except this time you stall out at the power switch. Instead of going to Matty flip, then you fly backwards through the top gate. You got to start rolling before you go through. It's a 5/4 East finesse or roll the split S. Going through the top gate, go down through to the top of the cube, out the front of the cube, immediately into a back power flip, the entire cube. Then
Oh no, 8-bit. Danny doesn't actually fly the tricks. He just
I can't
makes
do
them up.
this. Look at this is hard. Look at this cool double cork thing I've got going here.
Go out the top of the cube, through the middle of the TGS, back in the front of the cube, like a second one step higher, cork motion through here,
This will be hard.
and then out through the entire cube, turn the corner, coming back to the TGS here.
And then I was watching it and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I edited part of it out.
Down through the bottom of the cube, come back, and then go to Janet Parker here. I want kind of like a transfer power flip. So you get Matty flip motion through the top gate, and then around, and then like you're coming back through the cube, but with power sculptor, which is a 360 yaw as you're coming back.
It's supposed to be helter skelter,
And
not power sculpter.
back through both faces of the tube to finish off your curve. That's the Skittles and Beer combo.
Alright. So it starts with mine. And then second is Callisto's C. Oh, this one is pretty cool looking. You do like a race move there into a double power loop. Brawny. Limbo loop. And then another one of those. Whoop. Pretty cool, huh? What's that move called? Like, it's like when you go over the hurdle, you know? And you do like a roll while you go over
The
a hurdle.
chicane?
Yeah, it's like a chicane kind of. Yeah, you're right. There you go.
Yeah.
Chicane into it. Power loop into a brawny, limbo loop. Another loop into another chicane. Alright, so that's the first Callisto one. And then next is Tyrants. So Tyrants is pretty tough.
Yeah, Utopia's in Phoenix.
I'm going to be explaining my combos for the final round. So to start, you're going to fly through the cube, and then you're going to do a cradle into the TGS, which immediately goes into a trippy ladder. Obviously, you're going to do similar to week 12, come through the top, do the switch, and back down again, and then you finish the ladder. Then you're going to turn towards a cube. You're going to do a power loop through the cube, and let's pretend that this is a top gate. Obviously, I don't have a TGS right now. So you're going to do a power loop and stall in front of the top gate.
That's kind of a cool move. I like this.
You're going to do a side flip through the top gate about 270 degrees. And then as you're about to start falling, you're going to do a 270 degree yaw spin towards the ceiling so that you're facing the gate as you fly through. Or to better put, a helter-skelter. So again, you're going to do a power loop. You're going to stall. You're going to do a 270 side flip, and then as you're falling, you're going to do 3/4 of a helter-skelter so that you're facing forward as you fly through the bottom gate. And that's regardless of which combo it is. So for combo 1, I think you have to do
And then
power loop
he explains
through
all three
combo
combos, but it's just
then you're going to finish that Barani
it's this one.
so that you're facing the cube. And then you're going to finish that Barani by doing the Matty flip portion through the cube. And I don't have a name for that one.
So that's pretty interesting. You do like you could do a Barani like you go through the bottom and middle gate, but then instead of doing a full 180-degree yaw spin and going back through the bottom gate of the TGS, he just wants you to turn 90 degrees and go sideways out the cube.
Alrighty.
That's pretty cool looking. And then aviation, he didn't have examples, but his are pretty easily explained. You're going to do a Matty flip where you go through the top gate, through 3, down, and then kind of sideways, transferring into the cube, down into the top of the cube, and then out number 4. And then you split S the cube. So Matty flip, transfer, and then you split S into the top of the cube and out the front of the cube again, out 4. And then directly into a power loop. So then you're kind of doing a power loop transfer where you go out 4, up into a power loop through 3, and then down into the bottom gate 1. Oh, and then into the Barani transfer. So after you come out of the split S, you do a power loop up through 3, down into 1, and then into a Barani transfer where you're going like power loop through 3, and then switch to Matty flip down through 8 and out 4. Pretty cool. That'll be cool. Then you do the Akira combo, which is a split S 2 to 1, and then a back power flip 3 1 to 3 transfer the cube. So then a back power flip where you go up 1, power flip backward, power loop with a back flip in it through 3, and then into the cube 4. And then you're just going to do like a Vanny roll out of the cube. So you have to turn 180, go out 5, and then do a roll once you're out there, keeping the obstacle in view. And then the final one is actually kind of cool, is because it's like sort of easy, but it's also a bunch of things here. It's Callisto's A, which is split S and then a triple loop combo that we've done a bunch. Loopy cube on the cube, spin around, kind of ladder down, and then 2 more loops and a juicy flip through the middle. And then he just flies around a bunch extra, which I said was not in the combo. I'm not sure if he meant it to be, but it just seems kind of random to me. I don't think he meant for that to be in the combo. Anyway, I think there's like 3 loops here, and then a ladder, and then another loop, and then the juicy flip. So not that complicated, but it'll be at the very end of a whole bunch of, no, just random, you're right, says Callisto. So a whole bunch of loops there to finish it off.
Yeah, Callisto said nope, just random, you're right.
Yep. You guys are lucky you didn't get this one. Look at this one. This would have been a lot harder finish. This one has like 2 Baranis in it, I think. Even Callisto does it a little crooked.
Jesus.
Avoided that one. My favorite one is the one with the C one with the rolls, with the chicanes in it, though. That one's cool. All right, anyway. Akira and Tyrant. I'm sending you this email now. Has all the breakdown for the combo. Here you go. It's off. Congratulations. Who's going to be the winner? Is it going to be Tyrant? Is it going to be Akira?
Oh man, this is intense, you gues.
Will Akira's years of experience in the final 2 bring him to victory this year? Or will he forever be the second place finisher?
I forgot triple ladder in the rules.
What? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I copied your thing. You're right. God damn it. Tyrant. How did I copy yours wrong?
Messing up.
No, that's wrong too. There's so many emails. Is this not the right email?
Well, you're sent.
Oh, good call. Oh, that I wonder why. Started here. I just copied your thing. You didn't copy your full combo correctly from down here. Or was
Norton wants to know, did he win it all?
Was I supposed to copy? I blame you, Tyrant.
Biggest upset of the year. Morton ends up taking first place.
All right. Boom. So you didn't put the numbers of the trippy ladder on there, Tyrant. You did the numbers for all the other part. I have to copy it. So fly through the cube would be 5 to 4, and then cradle into 1, and then backwards enter ladder 12 trippy ladder. So then you go up to 2, 3, switch directions, 2, 1. All right.
There you go.
All right. There we go. All done.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah, next Monday, the same time, we'll have the final results. Will it be Akira or will it be Tyrant? What we've had, he started with the international champion, and then we had Daylight take it back to the U.S. and Bri 5 keep it in the U.S.
Yep.
Will Tyrant keep it a U.S. championship, or will Akira take it back for the rest of the world? Who knows?
Yeah, don't know. Don't know.
It's a battle. You guys should live stream your attempts. Yeah, they should get all. They'll get all next weekend to try it, so they have like 2 full weekend days to give it a good go. See who can get the bet closest to the final combo. Greenhorn's cheering for Tyrant.
I'm excited.
Mo says good luck only to Akira. All right,
Only
everybody.
for the hardcore. Seriously, that's insane at this point.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Aviation for competing again. He improved by 1 position. Last year he came in 5th. This year he came in 4th. Third. Last year he came in 4th. This year he came in 3rd. So he got on the podium this year.
Nice. Go Aviation.
Last year, Akira got 2nd, like we said, and Tyrant got 3rd. So Tyrant will have improved for sure, whether he wins or not.
Yep.
Good job, Tyrant. You moved up at least 1 spot. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next
week.
Next week.
Peace out.